Sonamzi is a graduate of Lumco College of Education, UWC and Stellenbosch University, where he achieved a master's, and we can also say at the UCT Graduate School of Business. I had the pleasure of partnering with Bantwanda for 3 years while he was the principal of Velvitia Primary in Delft, and he's now in his 3rd year as a circuit manager in Metro North. I would advise you not to mess with this guy. He's an experienced master in the art of karate.
Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon. Thanks, Paul, for that introduction. I normally speak first in the conferences, and today there have been wonderful speakers here. I was sitting there thinking, when is my turn? But I saw in the program that I'm last. But I think first and foremost, let me thank the founders of Principal's Academy, because when I received a call from Mr. King one afternoon inviting me to the conference, I immediately said thank you, because I am the former student of this program, of this course. And the briefing was, come and talk about the value of this, how it has impacted on you as a principal. As we all know, especially principals, the principal's job is a very complex one. You can go to any university in the whole world, but they will never give you the skills and the art of being a principal. You will get the theory and all the knowledge that you need at the university. But allow me first to just briefly share with you how I got involved. One afternoon, I was sitting in my office reading my emails, as usual, as a typical principal, and the secretary came in to say there was a visitor at the reception or in the foyer, actually requested to see me, and I asked, who is that? Then the secretary didn't know who was that person, but said, this person is coming from the principal's something. Then I said, I don't have time for people coming from the principal's something. But I guess that this person would have negotiated with the secretary, because the secretary reluctantly left my office to go back and find out actually where was this person coming from. To cut a long story short, the person happened to be Bruce from the Principal's Academy, and he walked in there and tried to persuade me to join the Principal's Academy. I was reluctant, I must say, today. And I'm confessing that I didn't want to join the Principal's Academy for the reasons not known to me. But I eventually agreed. And when I joined the Principal's Academy, I was given Paul to be my coach. I will speak about my experience with him shortly. Because of time, I want to just dive in straight to the spin-offs of being part of this program. As a leader, I became very proficient in the job that I was doing as a principal, and I was very effective after I graduated at the UCT Graduate School of Business. The course was very productive and insightful. The level of presenters was very high, and the participants in that cohort of students in that year was very great. The program allowed me to position my team at the school better, and to even position myself better. Amongst the modules that were presented to us, there was a module on personal understanding. I believe that developing your leadership skills as a principal is a journey that starts when you are born, and it continues until you end your life. That's why as principal, we are lifelong learners. It's worth investing in this program. The course assisted me to think critically, to improve my planning better, to do things differently at the school where I worked. It has helped me to put together the team at my school to work collaboratively. In the succeeding years, when I graduated, my career moved on, and I was promoted into a leadership position at the district office 3 years ago, as Paul would have mentioned. as you ascend to a new level of responsibility, I think there is a need for you to learn new things, because you need to master new skills, especially when you become a circuit manager, especially when you become a principal. You need to develop a skill to understand other people. For me, stepping up into managing a big circuit with 20 school principals, currently I'm having 25,889 learners in the circuit, that I need to make sure that they receive that quality education we're talking about. That is not a child's play. But by enrolling on the course at PET and UCT and UCT School, Graduate School of Business, has helped me with tools and frameworks to build and lead a really great team in my circuit. And this program has put all that together. Because now, at the circuit in the district where I work, we're working collaboratively as a cohesive team, and we're doing great things. Our matric results have improved. Our systemic, I'm patiently waiting, and I firmly believe that they've improved. Our performance results in all primary school, we just concluded analyzing the results, they are improving. I think one of the things I really came away with was an understanding of how to dig deeper into problem solving using systems thinking. There is a module that is presented in this course called systems thinking. The program really shed light on this for me and helped me not only to understand myself, but my own motivation, and to understand my own motivation better, but also to understand other people better. The course has also given me a validation and affirmation about my own leadership style. I have grown a lot over the years in leadership. I've been involved in SATU, I've been involved in labor, in all other unions, leading. But after this course, I then realized that there was some gaps, and the course filled those gaps. Ladies and gentlemen, allow me to take this opportunity to congratulate those who have graduated, who have endured and stayed and completed the course and graduated. Congratulations. And in the same breath, I would like to congratulate the new colleagues or the new intake, those who will be starting. I'm glad we informed that they will be starting next week. Congratulations. You will never regret being part of that course. I would like to conclude by saying, before I conclude by saying, the other highlights that I must mention here in this platform is that, which I've enjoyed really, was the one-on-one coaching. And a great highlight for me was the sharing of experiences and networking. Because my coach would have shared with me his experience. But initially, when he told me that he was a high school principal and I'm a primary school principal, I thought, then what is it that I'm going to learn from him? But you will be amazed to know that he has contributed immensely in my leadership. And one day he told me that he was a principal at a girls' school. And I said, girls' school, and I'm in Delft in a diverse school, both girls and boys, all sorts of people. But I've learned a lot, and let me take this opportunity to call and thank you for your contribution in my academy. I didn't get a chance to do so. As I conclude, ladies and gentlemen and colleagues, I think PET and UCT Graduate School of Business prepares educational leaders, in this case principals, to excel in the work that they do. And as I would have indicated earlier on, that the principal's job is a complex one. But if you join this program, you get prepared for the job to excel. For us to build collaborative cultures at our schools. I think we need, okay, I'm reminded my time is almost up. I think we need a holistic and innovative approach. System thinking that I took away from that program. System thinking in education allows education leaders to not only recognize the relationship between the different components at the school, your SGB, your HODs, your staff, your groundsmen, and everybody else. But it also helps you to use them to solve problems. We are working for a system that at times the system is broken. When there is a leak in a system, if you're a plumber, you need tools, certain tools to fix it. So we are working for a broken system. So I took my school as a system, and I was given tools in my toolkit or in my toolbox to fix those leaks at my school. That's why we are a successful school. And I must mention also that the reason why, amongst other reasons why the WCET decided to appoint me is because they saw my certificate that I graduated.
Bantwanda, you're too fast for me. I want to thank you.
I thought there was no question because it's a lot.
No, there's no question. You were very clear. But I just want to thank you for your input today. We have a small gift for you as well.
We are not allowed to
Thank you. Now, before we close the program, I'd like to call on Bruce, who's going to do the draw for us. He'll draw the winner of the food hamper, let's call it a hamper, of all Indonesians. And I want to thank you all, everybody who contributed to this. Thank you so much for remembering and for bringing some of you to put into that food hamper. We really appreciate it. And I'm sure the school that will win will also appreciate that. And please use it for your school feeding scheme, not for your house. Remember the condition, you must be present, otherwise you throw it in the hat again. Or the bag.
We were gedenkt. Yes, thank you so much.
Weber Gedenk is in Jamestown, if you don't know it, on the way from Stellenbosch to the Strand. And that is a school where I actually started my career. Without further ado, I would know interest in that role. I see Frank pointing at me. I want to call Anne, our esteemed colleague, to the stage, and she will do the vote of thanks. And then we will close off this conference.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I have been taught to read the room. I hope I still have some room here. Greg gave me a list of 32 people to thank. The good news is I am going to say a general, concise version. But I do have to start, first of all, by saying one has to have a vision, and then you put it into reality, and you organize people, and that's Greg. So I'm going to be very efficient and ask Greg to come up and say thank you to him, and then I'll just do the main thing afterwards. And Greg, I'm disobeying all your instructions. You gave me a list, and I said, how do I do this? Can I just say, we are all here together. Thank you, Sanlam, for providing the venue. Thank you to Blue Star for investing in all of this that we've had today, including our delicious lunch. Thank you to those admin people who've worked so hard behind the scenes. The admin people that used to work for Greg and still obviously work for Greg. The admin people at the Principals Academy. Thank you to the WCED. Thank you to our esteemed friends of the Principals Academy who've come out here as guest speakers. But what I do want to say at the end is, I want to say, we are all in this together. We are all in this together because Rick Hall and his partner at Hall Ingalls and Bruce Probin had this amazing dream of sharing, of getting principles and making things happen. You all know the story, I'm not going to elaborate on it. But what I want to say today is that this conference was about us. It was about the family, and it was about a sense of belonging. A sense of belonging which is going to make us curious, even curiouser, as Alice in Wonderland said, and is going to make us think critically. Because why? We're all in this for the same reason. All of us, whether we're in the WCED, whether we're a principal, whether we're working in one of the wonderful NGOs or one of the corporations, we are in this for our children. And our children are the future of this country. And whether we have load shedding or not, we have got to make it work. And so we will work in hope, and thank you all for being part of this wonderful day. You are now dismissed.